We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with the Miami Dolphins. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have two remaining. As we step aside here in this first quarter.
Get the ball. Tighten up, tighten up. Go ahead. Check Mike, 27. Check Mike, 27. Go 5-0 here.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Balaj. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They run it with Balaj, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Early down steps to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
There you go, get down, get down, get down. 57 for Mike.
On 2nd and 12, Fitzpatrick. Looking left sideline, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, color. Hey, Delta.
Now Fitzpatrick. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Fletcher Cox coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up fourth. On fourth down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. With it is Jackson. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now.
Now Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Check 3.
Miles Sanders first carry of the game. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Check 31. Check 31. Check 3.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Jim. Alert.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Completes it to Aguilar. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
He's checking.
To throw, it's Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team,
This is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, second and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Albert Wilson, 75 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This fielded at the 2. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I got you. 81, 81. Here. 55.
Working from the gun, Wentz. He sets to fire deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start with a give here to Balaj. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Balaj. It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter of play.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Watch 180! I'm coming. Go ahead. Motion. 36. Hey, box drop. Watch 36. 36 the mic. You're not ready. Undercrush.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On third down, Fitzpatrick. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit.
Under 10, under 10, 10, 36, 36.
Now Bilal. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Watch 36 to Mike. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Yeah. Motion. Mike, 36. Mike, Alpha. Watch the left. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Silver. Check 99. Check 99.
They just get the play off. Now Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. Fletcher Cox, his second sack of the night.
Watch 36 to Mike. I know he ain't got it. Say. 52 and 56. 52 and 56.
Third and long for Ryan Fitzpatrick. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game, because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
You got nothing. Slam. Out. Shit. Go ahead. Check. Hey, orbit. Mike 27. You kill. Hey, check Mike.
Now Fitzpatrick on 4th down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
They'll run with Sanders. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 35 on second down, Wentz. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
They had 2 tight ends in the formation on that one. It looked to me like he had his pick of receivers downfield.
I think he was just planning on going over the middle. That's what he did.
Picked up first down, too.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Down the man inside.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The Miami defense trying to keep it. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
He's coming. Wait. We got double up. 34. There you go. Get down.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Jeff, go Jeff. You don't want it. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Come. Give me that ball. Hey, Haywood.
Throwing Fitzpatrick. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot. Yeah. Kill. Kill. Feel it.
Again, it's Fitzpatrick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Hey, Chief. PPP. 36. Line 36. I got you. I got you, son. I got you. Hey, line 7.
Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. Parker, the intended target.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Here we go. 120. Go, go, go. The great 57. Hey, echo. Here, 55. Night, sweetheart.
Wentz now on first down. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Mike, 55. Hey, empty. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Here's Wentz to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout, and they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And Elliott puts this one through. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play there for Philly. 59 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Zoo. Come on now.
Now Wentz. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Here we go.
They'll go again with Sanders. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They come up in an offset eye.
So don't say nothing. Check 1.
On 1st and goal, Howard. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jordan Howard, his second touchdown of the night. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their halftime hold now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Miami.
Check 4, check 4.
They'll run here with Balaj. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Sidney Jones in on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 38-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Regular. Line 36. I got it. Watch 36.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. They'll try and run with Balaj. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Watch out.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Check 43.
Second and 6.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Waiting. 55. We're shit. He's trash. Let's go. Sunday. Line 55. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready. Hey, wahoo!
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter.
Waiting. 55. Right here. 55 is Mike.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Check Mike, 27. Check Mike.
From the 31, Fitzpatrick, and a completion to Wilson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
Mike, 27. Jeff, go Jeff. Man up, D. Man up, D. Hey. Check Mike, 26. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. I got you, son. I got you, son. Mike, 27.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Mike, 27. Kill. 5. Full street. Hey, check Mike, 27. Check.
Now Fitzpatrick. And the pressure gets to him again. Brandon Graham able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Hey, chill. That's me. Left. Hey, Charlie. Mike, 27. Wild Bill. Mike, 27.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here we go.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Protein spill. Line 36. Line 36. 52 and 56. 52 and 56. Hey, exit.
Fitzpatrick to throw for it on 4th down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Fletcher Cox. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. Throwing now is Wentz. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go. Go ahead. Strong. Hey, Delta. Line 36. Regular. Watch the eye. Hey, 5-0.
To throw again, Fitzpatrick. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Go. Line 36.
To throw on 3rd down. Fitzpatrick nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance.
35. Line 36. Line 36. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
4th down, Fitzpatrick. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Here we go. 20.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. This is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Elliott on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Eagles 45, Dolphins 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's set a tone. Wait. Yeah. Motion. Fight 36. Hey, foxtrot. Check. Left. 36 to Mike. 3 buzz. Mike 36. Line. Left. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Slam. Check nickel.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
We got this.
Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Hey, Chief. Watch 36. Regular. Woo-hoo. Mike, hey, Alpha. Line 36. Push him back. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Here we go. She'll kill.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick escaping the pressure right. And Wilson has it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation,
You tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Smith.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. He was trying to get it to Kalen Ballage out of the backfield, and now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready? Watch 36. 36 to Mike. No kill. It's going to be a long day. Hey, orbit. It's going to be a long day. Mike 36. Mike 36. Hey, get in the weight room. Check 26. Check 26. Check. 34.
To throw again, Fitzpatrick. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. So now after the sack, 3rd and long, and Fitzpatrick and company a little work to do.
Get that ball. There you go. Get down. Mike 36. 34. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Watch the curl. Hey, Haywood. 36. Mike 36. Left. Hey, watch the lane. Chef.
One last shot now for Fitzpatrick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. And it's good, but it's also of little consequences. This game is over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say 24-hour cheesesteak shop, here we come.
Oh, yeah, and I'm buying, partner. And guess what? I'm having mine with.
And I'm having two if you're buying. Good night from Philadelphia.